Hello guys and welcome back. Welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies.
Subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.
Hello guys, welcome back. Let's see what music. Yeah. Oh good. And I am here with my buddy Ninja243. What's up, man?
Pretty good. I'm gonna be right back though, because my
Yeah.
grandmother's calling me, alright?
That's cool. Alright, so you guys might be wondering what the heck is this stream about? Yeah, I have no idea what this stream is about. It's really funny because yesterday I was actually kind of freaking out because none of my videos that I had filmed were done for uploading. And so I thought I had no video whatsoever for yesterday at all. And then I found out that one of my videos actually just pre-uploaded that I completely forgot that I had up. So today though, you know, I did have a video in mind for Tuesday's movie talk. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get that upload in time, so I decided, you know what? Let's just do a live stream, you know? It's taken me a while to edit that video, so really, it's not taking me a while, it's just that I'm pretty lazy, and today, I don't know, I've been kind of tired. The past 2 days, you know? Maybe it's because I worked out too hard lifting weights, but I don't know. I just thought going live just for fun, talking about some you know, things that I'm excited about for the future. I had no idea Ninja243 here was even gonna show up. I just decided, you know what? Let's go live. It's 4 o'clock. This video that I just started working on about 20 minutes ago. It's almost done. I just have to process it, but it's like 4 o'clock already. I'm not gonna upload the video at like 6 o'clock and call it done. No one's gonna see it at that point. So I figured, let's just go live. Let's just hang out. Let's just talk about, you know, some movies and TV shows that we're excited about, interested in. Of course, I'm happy to have my buddy Ninja243 here, who is not here currently. He had to go for a sec, but I'm glad he decided to pop up at least. So, this is just gonna be a hangout stream. We can pretty much talk about anything we want. I'm gonna start just because my buddy Ninjoid here isn't here at the moment. I'm gonna start talking about some anime that I'm interested in. Until he gets back, then we'll change the subjects. But, you know, one anime I am dying to see, I cannot wait for it, and it has not come about yet, is of course Fire Force Season 3. And I just started reading the Fire Force manga. I actually do know the news because my friend told me that it was a precursor to Soul Eater, and we've already knew that, but they did something in the latest chapter that he showed me where I'm like, oh, that's cool. Made me want to go watch Soul Eater, so I'm watching Soul Eater again. I'm really enjoying that. There are some other Netflix animes that I've been trying to catch up on. Like, there's this anime called Cannon Buster. I'm on, like, episode 3 of that. That's entertaining, actually. I wonder if that will ever get another season. Hasn't had another season in a long time, so I wonder if Netflix canceled it. But I'll have a video on that show coming out soon enough as well. Actually, an anime that I really ended up liking is, that it's on Netflix of all things, which is really weird because Netflix is kind of one of those places where I kind of go when I'm bored and I want to watch something but I have nothing to do, and then I find something that I'm really into, and then I have to make a video of it. So I'm not a wrestling fan, but I've been watching this anime called Kengan Ashura, and Kengan Ashura has been absolutely insanely entertained. I've really enjoyed Kengan Ashura so far. It's been really fun. It's been really a fun show. And dude, there's just so many others that I want to talk about. Another thing to talk about, I guess, is Morbius. So I'll wait till Ninjoid gets back to really get into this. But oh, Ninjoid, you back?
Yeah.
Okay, Morbius. Dude, I hear that actually has not been going well. Then again, it's from critics that say that, and you kind of can't trust critics these days.
No, but it's also by fans.
Is it by fans? That's so disappointing, and yet, to be honest with you, right now, I still have hope in this movie. You know, I'm not gonna call it a bad movie until I see it, sort of thing.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's.
I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry, Dylan, that I cut you off. You can finish.
Oh, no, I was just saying, I don't know. I simply do not know what to think about this news, hearing that it's bad, because for some reason, I don't know why I have hope that's good, but go ahead and enjoy it. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I actually have hope still, but I'm going into it cautiously because apparently they cut out a lot of the scenes and they lied to us as fans. Apparently, all the Spider-Man references that we saw in the trailers are not in the movie.
Yeah, I realized that too.
You know,
I understand why they did it. At the same time, that
No,
does bother
No,
me.
I don't understand because now you're gonna anger every single person.
Yeah, you are gonna anger everybody. It is ridiculous.
You advertised your movie like that, and you lied to everyone. It's not like all these other movies where, like Avengers Infinity War, sometimes they shot some stuff just to like, hey, is this shot actually in the movie or not? But this, like, they showed so many new shots that apparently are not even in the movie. That's just for the trailers, just to get people excited
hyped for it, which that's ridiculous. I do agree that they should not have done that at all, in my opinion.
Say that to all the Disney movies that, all the Marvel stuff and all that from Disney, and even Star Wars. They haven't they haven't lied to us though. They've still showed us footage from the actual movie. This though, they cut out. They apparently cut out a scene of Vulture. They cut out all the references to there was this one moment where we see a newspaper saying Black Cat and Rhino. They cut that out. They apparently cut out all the references of Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Oscorp. It's what the hell?
Yeah.
It's studio meddling again, and I'm getting fed up with it, honestly, you know?
Yep. It really is. It is pretty ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what it is, you know? When it comes to Marvel in general, not talking about, Spider-Man or anything else, but when it comes to Marvel in general, there's not much that I'm interested in afterwards. And that reminds me, you know what I keep forgetting to actually go watch, which I'll probably just watch it right now. I'll watch it live. You're here with me. I'm gonna go to the Marvel's trailer.
Oh, you mean Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah. My thoughts on Miss Marvel's actually coming out on Thursday.
Yeah.
videos all set and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it looks new. It doesn't bug me. And I can tell you, Miss Marvel's a better character than Captain Marvel, judging by the trailer alone.
Yeah.
But you gotta also remember, Dylan, before pressing play, that this is targeted towards girls as well.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the thing.
and there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that.
No.
Clear.
I'm
But,
okay with it because this is supposed to just target to the high school girls, and I'm like, oh, okay. If it's
You know,
good,
they
and
made
all
an
that,
interesting story out of it, and then that's one thing, right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, so, I'm going to react to it. Nindroid, you're still here. I know you're just off screen. Oh, boy. So, yeah, I'm going to react to this because I have not even checked this out at all. I've completely forgot about it. Why not? Why not? I'm just hanging out with my friends here, so let's just do it. I actually really like that transition. That was cool of what they did. If I'm being honest with you, I don't like the costume. I've never liked that design of the costume. Yeah. I'm watching it. I don't know. I know I'm being quiet about it. Like, I don't really have much to say about it. I gotta be honest with you, though. Hilariously, I'm kind of into it. Like, this is what actually surprised me after watching this trailer here. Is, I'm actually kind of into it now. How you like that? Boy.
Well, that's how I was. Like I said, I'm intrigued by it, even though it's not targeted towards me. And something like I can tell that Kalma, well, I'm trying to pronounce her name correctly, but Kalma or whatever, I can tell you, because she's a high schooler or whatever, she's gonna be annoying in some episodes. I hope that everyone knows that. Like, if you don't know that going into it, she's a kid. You know, like, she is gonna be annoying, alright? Because for some reason, that's a common thing among writing, is that the kids are always annoying for the most part, you know? So, yeah, she's gonna be annoying, but I'm intrigued because they changed her superpowers.
I'm sure the comics fans will probably be mad about that little fact.
No, I'm not, though, because I'm a comic fan. But I always hated that Miss Marvel was basically a copycat of Mr. Fantastic, had elastic powers. In this, she has cosmic powers, and I like that, you know, because, I mean, and actually, the costume she gets, not the one that she makes of Captain Marvel, her own costume, I actually like a lot. You know? I'm intrigued just to see a different story though, because we really never seen this type of story. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah,
Marvel.
and going back to what you were talking about with you know, the whole girl thing. Thing is, guys, I like Carly. I like Victorious. You know what? One of them. This is gonna show my age right now. I bet you probably haven't even heard of this show. I bet you heard of it, but I bet you never watched it. I love Zoe 101. God, I had a crush on Zoe 101.
I've seen it before.
Dude, have you? It's old. Oh, it's old.
I know. I know it came out in 2001 or whatever. I know the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, it's old.
I watched the entire show with my cousin, so I know the whole thing. So
yeah, it's old. It's old. So quote unquote girl show, and that's the thing. Like people, I get it promoting a certain show for a certain audience and all that, but like, I kind of miss the days where it didn't matter, because I swear I used to watch iCarly, and then I used to watch stuff like Drake and Josh, as well as like Iron Man and all of those manly shows. It doesn't matter. So, you know. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm actually. It's really funny that, you know, because I thought Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. I know they're different characters, but how different can they be? I actually thought, oh boy, not looking forward to this. But after watching that trailer,
they're different. They're really different, actually.
I'm gonna give it a watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, give it a watch. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, as well as Moon Knight. I'm looking forward to Moon Knight coming out tonight.
Now, I have seen the Moon Knight trailer. Moon Knight, don't get me wrong, he looks really cool. I don't know anything of Moon Knight. I'm willing to give it a chance. Like, I don't want to say anything bad about it. I can't say anything bad about it, because I never even heard of Moon Knight once before.
Here's the thing. Moon Knight has... I like what they're trying to do with Moon Knight, where, you know, the character, if no one knows the character really, but it's about a mental illness guy. Alright? And he gets the power of an Egyptian god. Alright? And he is ruthless. You know, he has a second half. And man, oh man, it's really... Apparently, this is the most darkest thing that Marvel has done. Apparently, from a lot of the critics. And I'm actually looking forward to that, because there's still going to be jokes and all that. But I'm looking forward to seeing a darker tone of Marvel, because I've been kind of wanting a darker tone for Marvel ever since I saw Infinity War. I'm like, oh my god, Marvel's great with the darker tone. Give me more stuff with it, you know? Like, not everything has to be dark, but, you know, once in a while, like a show like Moon Knight, which is a lot like Daredevil, apparently. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I mean, I hope they bring back, you know what, honestly, if Disney wants me to stay in Marvel, if Disney wants to keep me a Marvel customer, they need to do more with the Netflix characters.
Yeah, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and all of them.
Especially Jessica Jones. I'm sorry, I'm a Jessica Jones fan. I love Daredevil. I want Jessica Jones more than I want Daredevil.
I disagree on that, but...
I only want her because she's cute, man, so...
I know she's cute. No, I will admit that. I just think the character of Daredevil is better.
Yeah, no, I really would love some more Daredevil. Like, honestly,
well,
when you know that the MCU...
Canon. Well, we do know that they're
canon now, thank God.
Yeah, we know that they're canon, so they can bring them in at any time, you know? Oh my god, Kavari, you really want to piss me off, with that second comment.
Oh my... Kavari? let me be clear with you.
I hate
We had
anime.
an argument already. Shut up. No, I'm getting into it.
I hate
But
anime.
you, dude, shut up!
I hate anime as well, Kavari, so you don't have to, think.
Now, this one, I agree with.
Oh,
I think we both agree with.
For
This
the most part,
I agree with. I think we both can agree with this one.
I like Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, but it's not as great as.
Yes, I agree with. I agree with the new stuff at least, not some of the beloved stuff.
Wait, are you talking about Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says Marvel sucks. You know, it does suck because when it comes to Marvel, I'm getting back on the Marvel topic.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm
dude.
actually looking forward to a lot of the Marvel projects. Now that I've seen, Miss Marvel looks interesting. Moon Knight is going to be as aggressive as Daredevil, apparently. I'm looking forward to that.
Is it?
I'm still looking forward to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The other things, though, like the Marvels, I might actually go see the Marvels in theaters if I like Miss Marvel. Just because I like Miss Marvel. Alright? It determines on how they handle that show.
Yeah, I agree with you. Don't look in the comics.
I hate you.
No, go ahead. I don't care.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I hate you as well.
Yeah.
But to me, Marvel stuff went super low and all that. And I just went to oh yeah, let's see what DC's doing. DC's doing a lot better shit right now, in my opinion, than a lot of the Marvel stuff. So
that's true. That is true. So as much as I don't want to say it,
the Batman is better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. All right. It's a lot better than Falcon.
It is. I don't know what were they thinking with that show. There were so many problems with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
The Batman is better than. I know I know you're going to disagree with this, but the Batman is better than every single Marvel show on Disney Plus right now. Besides the Netflix shows, like Daredevil, you could.
You know what? Actually, no, I agree with you on that.
Because the Batman is actually well written, well directed.
Did you ever see my Batman review?
I know. No, I know your complaints on the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. But, yeah.
Well, what did you think about the Batman himself? That's why I went into that review for, and you barely talked about him as a character.
The Batman himself, maybe it's because, okay, for everybody who is a major Batman fan, they'll look at me like I'm crazy with this statement. But maybe it's because I only know so much of the Batman. It's like, yep, it's Batman. What do you want me to talk about his character? He's gloomy, he's brooding, he's always been that way. I've talked about my thoughts on the actor, but other than that, he's always been that way. Batman, I don't have much to say on that particular character development, because it just seems to me by the end of the movie, did he even go through a character arc? Yes, he's a hero. And yeah, we saw that hero moment, but I didn't really see anything that particularly changed Batman as a character to me, so.
Yes, there's actually an arc that he does go through, and he even says it himself. The whole movie he learns, because he calls himself in the beginning Vengeance, because he just wants vengeance for his family. By the end of the movie, he realizes that vengeance is not the right way, and that there's so many corruption in Gotham that he actually has to be a hero instead of Mr. Vengeance.
Okay. See, I like that. I didn't get that from the movie myself, but maybe it's because I didn't pay much attention to it, unlike you being a major Batman fan. Yeah, The Batman was good, but you know it's funny when it comes to DC. The movie that I am literally the most excited for, and it sucks that they put it out to 2023. Aquaman. Give me Aquaman.
Yeah, I also gotta do a video on. You know, the actor for Flash got arrested.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know why.
I don't know why either. I gotta look into that. No one's really talking about that because of the whole Will Smith situation.
What's up, Sour? Hey, I did send you a link if you want to hop on, buddy, but I get it if you can't. We're just hanging out.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been just a little bit busy lately. At least today and yesterday I was with some content.
Yeah, that's good. For me, I don't know. It's just I'm kind of in this really weird state of mind. I can't explain it, but basically, I'm just getting lazy. I'm getting tired, and so it's not that I'm slowing down on content on YouTube, but it's like today, like yesterday. I have these two videos that they're not hard to edit. I just I don't want to edit them. I'm being lazy, and so that's why I decided to do a live stream instead of edit today's video that I had filmed since 3 days ago. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
I'm just getting lazy. That's all.
That's where I was. I'm like, yo, I'm sick and tired of being lazy. Let me actually do some videos, and I'm glad because the Droid Cantina now has up 2 more videos finally on the original channel. It's not my channel, it's the original one that we made all the way back in the day.
Yeah.
2 months ago or whatever, 3 months ago, I think now. But so we have the Anakin Skywalker Return one, which I did see your comment, and then we have the Phantom Menace review that I just posted.
I'll have to go and watch that later. Yeah, and hey, bringing up Star Wars, dude, I cannot wait for Obi-Wan. Please, somebody give me that show. Give me that show already.
My sister and I just saw Revenge of the Sith today.
Yeah?
And I was a little bit ticked off at her reaction.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because she said to me that she did not like it as much as some of the others. And I said to her, why? And then she's like, because it's dark and depressing. I'm like, Cassidy. I said, Cassidy, you do realize that it's needed to tell the story, right?
It's needed for Darth Vader, yes.
Yeah.
It is Vader's backstory. Look, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but
she said that she liked it, it's just not as much as the other ones. So now I know that her least favorite Star Wars movie out of the first 6 is Revenge of the Sith, and that to me is kind of crazy. Cray.
Yeah, because to me personally, out of the original 6, my least favorite movie would be Episode 1. I would think that her least favorite would either be Episode 1 or Episode 2 because that's the majority of people.
Yeah, that's
but hey, you got every now and again somebody with a different opinion.
Those 2 are probably my least favorites out of the original 6. If honestly, rewatching the prequels though, like I'm just appreciating them so much and all that. I'm like, see, this is great. And then my sister asks me after we're done watching, she's like, I'm interested in seeing though. And she says this to me. She's like, I really love that Darth Plagueis scene. And I'm like, yeah, I do as well. She's like, does Palpatine cheat death at any point? And I'm like, they're like, no, I say to her. And she's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, for right now, no." And she's like, "Okay." She's like, I kind of want to see that being told." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And she's like,
Okay,
"Yeah." She said that was perfectly set up within this movie, that he said together we will find out how to, live beyond death. And I'm like, they're like, you know what, Cassie, you actually do bring up a good point, because he did say that like 3 times within Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, uh-huh.
hello, Sour.
Hi.
Anyway, yeah, dude, you know what? If she watches the sequel, I can understand episode 7. But if she thinks episode 8 is better than episode 3,
I
uh,
don't I think she's gonna like the sequels, actually. Like, here's the thing, her favorite one is Phantom Menace for right now, and I'm there like,
that's really weird because
I'm like, George Lucas would be
Yeah.
proud of you.
yeah. Episode 2 is actually one of my personal faves.
That's
But
your third favorite.
If I compare it to the all of the films, yeah, episode 6 is mine.
Her ranking is 1, 6, 2, 4, 5, and 3.
It's so weird that 3 is her least favorite, but hey, you know what? She's entitled to her
Yeah,
opinion.
she
Maybe
is
she just
entitled.
doesn't like dark, dingy stories. It's funny though because she should have known going into it that this
Well,
was
I
the
did tell
backstory
her. I
of
told her
Vader.
that this one is the saddest and darkest one out of
Yeah.
all Star Wars, and she's like, I like dark stuff, and she said though that it was super sad, and I'm like, well, then it's good, because George Lucas then
Yeah,
wanted
it's the
that
saddest movie in
it's
history,
supposed
pretty
to
much.
be the saddest one, and because she actually teared up when Obi-Wan said, "You were a brother. You were like my brother, Anakin. I loved you." Like, she actually teared up during that, and she also teared up during Order 66 and all that. And I'm
Yeah.
there like, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, because even I'm there, and I'm telling you, the lightsaber duels still hold up till today. My God, I love Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
They really do. They really do.
Like
Now,
Palpatine versus Yoda. So I can't wait though, because now my sister kind of predicted what's gonna happen in 9, and I lied to her because I want to see her reaction to
Yeah.
it, because I'm like, nope, he doesn't return.
if only they I don't know, had a plan from the beginning of his return and hinted in episode 7 and 8.
And,
I don't
see,
know.
that's how it would fix a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
But she does bring up a good point that, yeah, episode 3, he does mention cheating death and all of that approximately 3 times. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, like, I kind of forgot about him mentioning it like more than once. I'm like, oh, yeah, he did. Fuck,
Yeah.
you know?
And then continuing on with Star Wars, yeah, episode 6 is just my favorite, man. But yeah, we got that Rogue. What was that movie called?
Rogue One?
Well, not Rogue. Rogue Squadron. Thank you. Have we had any news on Rogue Squadron at all? Like, I feel like that movie is being forgotten about already. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Android, you still here? Okay, he's not here. Hey, Sour, any anime to talk about?
One Piece.
Dude, I tried getting into One Piece so many times. It's just not an anime for me. But we got we got Jujutsu Kaisen coming up, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I can't wait. I can't
As a
wait.
manga reader, I can assure you that season 2 next year is gonna be insane.
Dude. And then I know you're not necessarily excited about it, but Overlord is supposed to come out next year too.
I thought it was this
Oh
year.
my god. Is it this year? Hold on, let me
Pretty
look
sure.
it up. If
I think
it's
it's
coming out
summer of
this year. Overlord Season 4 release dates. Release dates this year. It's July 2022. Oh, I thank God. Dude, I cannot wait for Overlord. We got some really, really good animes coming out. That I can't wait to get back in. I just started reading the other day. Fire Force. I read the first 3 chapters of Fire Force. It's a bit
Yes.
different from the anime.
Not really.
Well, it's the way it started. The way the anime started, he wasn't part of the team.
Oh. I'm guessing you didn't read chapter
That's
0.
the. Oh, okay.
The anime in episode 1, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then that explains that.
Yeah.
But no, it's the same story. Fire Force is so good.
It gets even better. Oh man, I cannot wait until you get near the ending, because that's where it gets like really, really insane. And luckily, you don't have to read Soul Eater.
To
Since I know
understand
you
its connection. Which, yeah, Soul Eater, I've watched the entire anime, and I'll get to read Soul Eater 2 after I watch the entire anime again.
Right.
But I did not know that the manga had a different ending to the story.
Yeah. Around, I don't
So
know
I'm
if you
interested
remember,
in
but
that.
around what's his name? Remember when BJ appeared in the anime?
Yeah.
That was around the time where it differed from the manga. I mean, BJ was still in the manga, but like much more happened with his character. Well, like yeah, involving him in the plot and stuff in the manga.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, have you heard of this anime called Cannon Busters?
You've been talking about it lately.
Dude, it's actually been really good, and it sucks because I think the show might have been canceled. Like, I
Yeah,
can't find anything about a season 2 on it at all. Which sucks because it means I might have to go find the manga for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything for Cannon Buster Season 2. The show ended with a big twist. Season left. Yeah, no, I can't find anything about a release date for Season 2 of Cannon Busters, which sucks because it was pretty good. Okay, Sour, you'll be right back. So, going back on Star Wars, though, I cannot wait for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. That's going to be really cool. But I hear a lot of things going for the Andor series. I'm really interested in seeing what the Andor series is going to be about. We haven't heard much from the Andor series at all, but we have at least it confirmed that it's coming, and that's what I'm really happy about. That's what I'm really happy about. Cannot wait till that gets confirmed for me personally. And then what else? What else do we have in terms of Star Wars future projects? Yeah, Bad Batch Season 2, which, yeah, that's coming out. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to get back.
Wait, we got news on Bad Batch?
No, I'm just saying, I'm going down the list of what we have that's supposed to be coming out in the next year. We have Bad Batch Season 2. I have we have no news on that, but God, I hope that's better than season 1.
I hope season 2 comes out this year because it said that it's coming out this year, but we don't know when. And maybe it's not like we haven't gotten any news on it or trailers or anything.
No,
But then,
we've almost got nothing from Star Wars.
well, yeah, for real. We got the teaser trailer for Kenobi.
And
And I'm sorry, but where's also the trailer for Indiana Jones 5? Because apparently they got done shooting that, so and that's supposed to come out like either this year or tomorrow. So it's like, I mean, not tomorrow or next year.
Yeah.
So like, I have no clue when that's coming out. We haven't gotten anything on Andor really, besides confirmation that yes, it is coming out this year. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, where? It's like, honestly, what COVID did to like the Disney stuff, or what COVID did to like our franchises, it's upsetting because
it screwed everything up. It slowed everything down.
Yeah, it screwed everything up. But at the same exact time, Dylan, that it's making now movie studios be like, oh, it's normal to push a movie back. It's normal.
Yeah, that's not good.
Push a show back. It's okay. Just let's wait till we get it done and all that. It's like, okay, that's nice and all, but you guys own how much money to get it done on time.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you 100% right there. I mean, like, how many times has season 3 of Mando has been pushed back now? I mean, I don't care what anyone says. I am convinced that the Book of Boba Fett was only made because the actor was having problems with the darn helmet from Mando.
No, I don't believe that. I
believe that.
I think Book of Boba Fett was just created just because they needed something to be there for Mando, like a Mandalorian season 3 that's not Mandalorian season 3 till they clear up. Are they gonna have Gina Carano back or are they not? You know?
Yeah.
I think that's what.
I think that's pretty much. It's not confirmed, but I think she's never coming back. And truth be told, if I was her, I wouldn't. I mean, as much as I want her back. Yeah.
Well, it determines because Kathleen Kennedy did not fire her. It was Bob Chapek or whatever who fired her. So
was it? Everyone says it was personally Kathleen Kennedy.
No, because Kathleen Kennedy actually wanted her to stay. But Disney, the higher ups of Disney, said that she has to go.
And the higher ups of Disney has now changed.
Yeah, now it's Bob Chapek, not Bob Iger. Which Bob Chapek, I don't even know anymore. Like, I actually, as much as like I have problems with Iger, at least Iger like stuck to a plan and he did not interfere as much.
Yeah,
as he did. Like, he did interfere for Solo. I will say that much. But he left Kevin Feige, like he ordered Kevin Feige, all right, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And he said to Kathleen Kennedy, hey, look, make a new Star Wars trilogy that will be a success and all of that. You have to focus on the story, though. You know, I will be in charge of the advertisements and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? In which, I mean, well, it just determines on how you view it. That's the whole thing, all right?
Yep.
Where I blame the lack of a plan of the sequel trilogy mainly on Kathleen Kennedy,
same with me.
Where with the current state of Star Wars, though, I actually blame on Bob Chapek and not on Kathleen Kennedy, because Kathleen Kennedy actually, if you view the stuff like Clone Wars Season 7, The Mandalorian, both seasons of Mandalorian and all of that, they were actually really good, all right? It's just till like last year that like Bad Batch came out, which I mean, like, here's the thing. I need a season 2 before I give a whole opinion on the show. All right? Like, that's where I'm at. Because season 1 is always supposed to be slow of like a cartoon. Like, even Rebels was like that. And Clone Wars was significantly that at the beginning, in my opinion. Besides the first episode, you know. And
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett, I feel like that's just because of Bob Chapek or the higher ups at Disney saying no to like the Gina Carano thing, or else that would have been Mandalorian season 3 completely.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think I 100%. Like, I don't
Like,
know where
here's
that's
the
gonna
thing.
go. But
I love the idea of Boba Fett getting his own show. It's just I think it should have been done a little bit differently than what we got. It was still
I would
fun.
say a lot differently.
It was still fun to me. I still like it, but it needs to be done differently.
Yeah,
Like,
I had a blast with you, and you know I did. I had a blast when I was watching it. But after I was thinking about the whole thing, you know, I've changed my mind on it.
The main problem with Book of Boba Fett, honestly, is that and this is where I think a lot of the problems actually started, was when they made 2 standalone Mandalorian episodes.
Yep.
That's where the show started being like, okay. Like, I love these episodes, but they're more like, can you save this for Mandalorian season 3?
Yeah, because now you know what you actually pretty much did by doing those 2 episodes. You ruined all the momentum for season 3 because we know that Baby Yoda's back. We know
Now,
it's not
if
with
they
you.
did something like at the end of Book of Boba Fett, we see like a little bit of a tease of like Thrawn or like Moff Gideon in his jail cell trying to break out or something.
Yep.
Then I would be like, okay, this is great, you know, like, all right, sure.
Yeah.
But they didn't like tease anything for the future besides one lousy post-credit scene with the mods fixed up Cobb Vanth, which Cobb Vanth is
nice to see you, Tom. I mean, Tim. Sorry, Tim. Nice to see you, Tim. Go on, Android.
Well, I was just saying that was a lousy post-credit scene for the last episode.
It really was.
They could have done anything else, you know?
Yep.
And here's
after all, they killed the guy, and guess what? It's like Disney is afraid to actually kill characters in their shows and movies now because guess what? The guy they killed in Boba Fett, he actually survived.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a little bit, like Cobb Vanth. I wish if I was like, oh shit, you know, like, oh, he's dead, and then when they brought him in that tube in the bacta tank, I'm like, oh well, okay, sure, but and see, this is where I'm at a little bit with Star Wars. I kind of feel like they should keep some characters dead and bring back some characters at the same time.
Yeah.
For example, I actually think, and I know this may be a little bit in the wrong or anything, but if they do a Finn show, after episode 9 and training Finn, what's the laugh?
No, it's my laugh because of this conversation. Go ahead and finish what you're saying. But that's actually going to. I've been meaning to bring this up with you for a while. Did you watch Thor Skywalker's video that I sent you?
Which video did you send me? Because I think I did. It's just here. Wait, let me look.
It was about what he would do with the sequel trilogy. I want your opinion on it. I want to get into this conversation with you about it because
how
to
to
me,
end the Star Wars fan wars?
yep, that's the one.
No sequel trilogy retcon required.
Yeah, but what he claims to do in that video, I completely disagree with. Like, I love Thor Skywalker, don't get me wrong, but I disagree with his video.
Okay, well, what I was about to actually say
Go
though
ahead.
beforehand was that for Finn, the Finn show, if it ever happens, like I would love a Finn show where Rey's training Finn, and they actually become a couple and all that. I would love that. That's what we want as Star Wars fans. That's the potential that we saw within Episode 7. I would bring back Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
You know why I would bring back Captain Phasma? To actually show to the people who doesn't read the comics and all that, the Phasma novel and all that stuff, that Captain Phasma is actually badass.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And what does the movies show? The movies don't show anything from Captain Phasma.
No.
You know? So I would bring back Captain Phasma in a Finn show because, I mean, and we could make it that, you know, Phasma reveals to Finn that she actually murdered his parents and all that. So we can add more depth and more of a character arc to Finn as a character. And we can discover his past and his lineage as well. Now, I'm not saying Finn has to be connected to somebody that we know or anything, but I want him to find out a little bit about his family and his past because he doesn't remember any of it. Everyone knows that. He doesn't remember anything. He was brain wiped. He was mind wiped.
Yeah, they could have given Finn such a better character development in those movies, and they really sidelined him for certain reasons we won't get into live. They shouldn't have sidelined him because he was a really interesting character. Before we continue, I do want to get to Tim's question because I think this is an interesting one, Tim. You think Moon Knight will be better than Kenobi? That to me is a straight nope, but I'm gonna give Moon Knight a chance. Your opinion on this one, Android?
I don't think that's even a possibility. I think Kenobi is going to be a lot better than Moon Knight. Like, I'm going to say Moon Knight is probably going to be really good and all that, but I think Kenobi's going to be far superior, and I think Kenobi has the potential, if it's done as greatly as what the trailer made it out to be, I think it might be the best thing Star Wars that Disney Plus did, you know, on the streaming platform as an original series. Like, I'm saying this might be even better than Mando because I'm sorry to say this, but it feels like George Lucas Star Wars. Completely. Yeah. You know, even the music cues are back.
The music so does, but that's because they brought back the phenomenal
John Williams.
John Williams, thank you. How can I forget about the dude's name? I am terrible with names. John Williams is one name I should never forget about because
and I love that John Williams, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, and he's open, I think he's open at least to doing more TV shows and all that with scoring them. I'm like, if I was Disney, I would be on that right as we speak. Like, oh, okay, well then start developing some small themes and all that for us, because it's like he already said that the last movie that he, is scoring is Rise of Skywalker. And he said, I'm done with movies after Rise of Skywalker.
I never said he was done with TV shows.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking forward to it. And see, that's the thing. There's poetry that rhymes, like with Luke pretending that he's pod racing at 10. reminds me of Anakin pod racing when he was 10. You know, it's poetry, it rhymes, you know? I love
Yeah.
that stuff. I love seeing how Star Wars rhymes. All right.
Yeah, I do. I do as well.
I did a video, if you guys did not know. I did a video, an edit video of Star Wars poetry, which I know quite a bit of people actually did not watch it. And I say shame on them a little bit, but it's all right.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see it, so shame on me for not seeing it.
Hey, look, it's okay. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
But
I know.
you know, it's a very interesting video. I'll just say that because there's stuff. The thing is, though, guys, come on, we need more likes of that video. There's one like only. You know, like my God, one like, and it has how many? 12 views. Come on. But anyway, yeah, I agree with you. You know, I think Kenobi's gonna be a far better show, and I'm more excited for Kenobi. Like, I'm sorry, but anything Marvel puts out, I'm sorry, but Star Wars for me is like number one. And
Yeah.
the fact that they're bringing back Ian and Hayden, just seeing Hayden Christensen back as Vader,
Yeah.
I want that. Like,
So do I. I'm very
I've been
cautious
wanting-
about this show because I don't want them to ruin Vader or Anakin. At the same time, you kind of can't. I'm going into it cautious, but I'm super excited for it.
I've been wanting to see Hayden back as Anakin ever since Episode 8. You know,
You and me both.
Honestly, if I may, guys, I actually did not want Anakin to show up in Episode 7. I wanted him to show up in 8 and 9, not in Episode 7 though, because Episode 7 had so much to do.
I'm with you on that. And hey,
Yeah.
Episode 7, say what you want about the sequels. Episode 7, and this is going from me. You know, I'm not exactly a sequel fan like my buddy Ninjoid over here. Episode 7, it just left us with so much potential that was wasted. And yeah, that was one of them.
But I don't blame JJ for that.
I don't blame JJ for that either. I blame Ryan Johnson. I blame
Like,
Kathleen Kane.
I
blame
don't
the
even-
people who didn't have a plan from the beginning.
I don't even blame Ryan really, because Ryan did what he was hired to do. Kathleen
Yeah,
Kennedy-
Ryan did he wanted to do a movie that was a Ryan Johnson movie, not a Star Wars movie. That's what we got.
But Kathleen Kennedy also told him to just do whatever the heck he wants.
Yep,
You know,
that's the problem.
Because Kathleen Kennedy was like, yeah, you know, you can do whatever you want while I throw away this treatment
Yeah,
or
that
whatever that
it's
JJ
so
did.
ridiculous.
And we know the treatment exists because one, there's leaks. Two, Daisy Ridley actually came out and said it during after, like, it was 2018, I think she said that there's treatments.
Yep.
You got JJ. So I want to know what's in those treatments, you know?
You and me both. We'll get them leaked eventually. But anyway, not to change the subject or anything, but just because I thought this was an interesting topic that Thor Skywalker brought up, and I know you didn't see the video, but you'll have to watch it for his thoughts. I'm not necessarily going to talk about his thoughts on the matter, but I am going to talk about my thoughts, and this is the comment I left him on his video. I said, if it was me, I would just leave the sequels alone. Don't touch it. I know what you're going to say about that, Ninjoid, which is why I wanted to get your thoughts about it, because I'm interested in your thoughts as well. Don't touch it. Flush out, even though it says flash out. Flush out what you need, and then do a story long before the Skywalker saga, say the Old Republic, and do a far after the sequel story. Not Rey building Jedi or anything like that. I think the only story that needed to be told within the sequels that you could still do is Kylo Ren. We need a Kylo Ren TV show. I think out of everything, man, Kylo Ren TV show, young Ben Solo show is the thing we need the absolute most. The young Solo series complete the story that better explains the sequel trilogy, and that's it. No longer touching it after that. Maybe make a few nods to it with other properties, but never do anything with it. That's just me. I would, however, you know how George Lucas re-released his films with like those special cuts? I don't know. I kind of feel like Disney could do that with a couple of things that was in those movies. So go ahead and give your thoughts on this whole thing, man. I'm interested in your opinion.
Okay. I agree and I also disagree.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I'm not the guy who said your opinion is shit, Dylan.
Yeah, I know.
Because if I ran Lucasfilm, and I'm actually going to put on my Nindroid hat.
What happened there? Dude, you got kicked off for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. But anyway, I guess I can't turn on my camera, or else that will happen. But anyway, guys, what I was going to say was I would actually go into the Old Republic, just like what what Dylan said and all that. I would go into that, like that whole time period. That would be what I would focus the movies on. Now, what would I do for TV shows? Now, that is the next thing. All right, so everyone knows that I do like the sequels, but also I feel like we need some more prequel and we need content of the Skywalker saga, but also of other things as well. So I would do a saga of the Old Republic, like of a family in the Old Republic, then a saga, the Skywalker saga, which is already done, and then a future saga with a future family. All right. I would make it almost like a trilogy of sagas. That's what I would do.
I see what you're saying.
You know? But in order to make fans think the sequels aren't as bad as they are, I would do a young Kylo Ren show. Doing quite a bit of stuff, because actually I think you could fix a lot of Star Wars fans' biggest problems with a Kylo Ren show. Like a lot of people are like, oh, why is Luke now depressed? Like, that's not Luke Skywalker. Well, what if we see how he becomes that depressed and why he does? Like, what if we see actually the full vision that he saw within Ben's head? What if we see him actually searching for
I'm back.
And all of that?
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Nindroid. That's why I do like a special version of those movies, playing certain scenes and like that.
Now, about the Rey stuff with her building a Jedi temple, I would only do one thing with that. I would not tell multiple stories with that, because to me that's so repetitive now. Okay.
Yeah.
I would just tell her training Finn and that she falls in love with Finn. And we would learn about Finn's past, and Captain Phasma would return to be Captain Phasma, the real Captain Phasma, not the stuff. And I would just develop Finn's character, all right? I would not, really, do anything else. Like, I would not be like, oh, we're going to see Rey going to find Jedi children or something. No, that to me is done way too many times. We're just going to see her training Finn, all right? That's it. Nothing else, just her training Finn and her helping Finn, and then they fall in love. That's what I would do, all right? And then if I had to do another sequel trilogy type of project, it would be a animated series in between episode 8 and 9, where we just get little adventures between the characters of that time period. But that's it. I'm not saying that's even necessary. I'm just saying if we wanted to, that's the only stuff. I would not touch Ray going to find Broom Boy. I would not do that, all right? I would not do anything with Ray actually rebuilding the Jedi. Just her training Finn, for the most part.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's it.
If one scene I would cut out, it would probably be Broom Boy from Episode 8. I would cut out a lot of scenes out of Episode 8 that are useless. Broom Boy is ridiculous.
Now, here's the thing. So people now might ask, because Dylan, you actually do bring up a good point with the whole, what if Disney actually does plan on re-releasing the sequels with like some minor changes and new scenes added? I think that's actually an excellent idea.
Same here.
Honestly. I actually think that could actually fix a lot of things as well. Like, what if they take out that Broom Boy scene and instead they throw a quick Palpatine's message scene?
Yep.
At the end. That alone could actually be really good. Alright? And you don't even need new footage for that. You just have to make it based off visual effects shots.
And then you can also add that one scene of Rey's training. You can add that. And if you have to cut some time out, cut out stupid Luke Skywalker drinking that great milk, please.
I would also cut out some of... Well, I would actually put in a lot of the deleted scenes of The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
you know?
same here.
Like the Finn stuff as well. Bro, I would include the Finn deleted scenes.
Something that I would definitely do, though, and I know it would be difficult, kind of difficult to do, but I think I don't think it would be too big of a problem for Disney to actually do, but have Captain Phasma going after Finn throughout, what was it called?
Last Jedi, Canto Bite.
Canto Bite. That's all I ask.
Yeah, that can be done.
I think it could be done. For Disney, I think it could be done. I think they could do that. And that would give Captain Phasma more screen time in that movie, and we could maybe build up a relationship between the two of them before she quote-unquote dies in the film.
Maybe I would include, the interrogation scene?
Yeah.
That happens in my cut. I would include a version of that. How about that?
Yep, that would work. That would work.
Like, I'm just trying to brainstorm because I'm sorry, guys, but we can't change the main story because the novel.
No, we can't change the main story.
We can't even change the whole horses thing about animal cruelty. We can't do that.
We could trim some of that down, though. Some of the more, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, we can also trim out the whole space cow thing as well. Like, I'm not saying that's bad as well, but I'm just saying, though, that even with Episode 9, I would re-release it with the Force Ghost behind Rey because, well, fan of that. And I would also do, and I know, Dylan, you don't really like this idea, but I would do, instead of the Snoke clones in those tubes on Exegol, I would include some test Palpatine clones.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole clone Palpatine thing. That's just something I'm never going to be a fan of.
Just to
prove to people that what's his name isn't a clone of Palpatine, though, because that's the biggest thing. People think Snoke is a clone of Palpatine, and he's not. He's a creation of Palpatine.
Yeah, exactly. Tim has a funny question.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, funny statement. Sorry.
I heard Kylo Ren had an 8-pack in Shred.
Honestly, I don't.
You wouldn't want to see shredded Kylo
Hey, look.
Ren destroying the
look,
Jedi Temple.
I don't look at that stuff, buddy. So it's like I don't know. All right, like don't come.
Hey, you
to
want
a-
to get girls into Star Wars? That's how you do it.
uh,
None of this girl show stuff. Actually, just have a bunch of strong-looking men. That's what they did with the prequels, dude. That's why everybody loves Obi-Wan and Anakin so much.
Yeah.
And you girls out there can't deny it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, many girls can deny it. I don't think that many girls will say Anakin Skywalker is I'm sorry to say that, but he in Attack of the Clones he does say some lines that are kind of
No,
like
Anakin is ridiculous. Anakin is
he
ridiculous.
said some lines that give me like, oh my god, is this guy?
Even as a guy, yeah, you kind of freaked out what he says. I get it.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, like some of the lines I actually like the first time he says sorry my lady, like in a flirting way, like I'm okay with that, but when he keeps on saying sorry my lady and
Yeah.
he argues with Padme and all that, it's like yeah, why would Natalie Portman fall for this guy again?
Yeah, I don't mind that stuff. It's when you get to the whole
But
the whole
he
situation.
uses Shakespeare. He's
I
like,
know.
my heart is falling. My heart is hurting so much.
Yeah. That
And I'm there like, oh my god, what the hell are we watching?
and it's even worse considering what Padme is wearing in that scene, bro. It's even worse when you
For
notice
real,
that.
I remember my one friend, his name's Thomas. When we were watching it younger, he's like, he actually used to ask, "Did they have sex?" And I'm like, what? And he's like, "Yeah, did they have sex? Because look at what Padme's wearing." And I'm there like,
Well,
buddy,
Padme right there and then said no. So
yeah. Like they're not even officially together, buddy. Like for real. And he's like, "Oh, okay. I thought this was when they made Luke and Leia." I'm like, they're like, bro, the Clone Wars takes place like 10 years.
yeah.
In between 10 years between Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
bro.
if you really think about it, it's actually pretty sad because Anakin gets married to her, and then right after that goes to war. Like they almost never see each other. I mean, sure, we get glimpses throughout the Clone Wars of them together, but they never get a chance to go on a date, let alone,
Well, I guess they have done some things within the Clone Wars that we just haven't seen, because we haven't seen every single story on.
Dude,
that-
one of my favorite moments of the Clone Wars, though, was that storyline of Anakin coming home. Do you remember that one?
Anakin coming home.
Okay, so it's
Which
it's
one was
quote
that?
unquote. I can't remember which season it was or episode, but it's quote unquote. This is what happens. Quote unquote. It's date night. Anakin is supposed to be coming home to Padme's apartment on Coruscant. He comes home. She is trying to make something for him, and literally, I know it sounds really weird, but it was a full episode. I loved it. And Anakin comes in like, oh, I'm finally away from the Jedi. All I want to be is here with you. Blah 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 blah. And then he gets called to work for the Jedi Council once again, so he has to walk off. But I love that moment where it's almost like he's coming home from work. I can't remember what episode that was, though, man. That was such a good episode, too.
Wait, so the episode's not called Anakin Coming Home?
No, it's not. I don't know what the name of it, but
Bro,
It-
that sounds
like-
like any Clone Wars episode, though. Honestly, like for real, like that could
dude,
happen.
it's the episode when he literally sneaks off and goes to Padme's apartment. It's like the only episode we ever see Anakin
You
and
know
Padme
which
together in their
arc
apartment.
I actually liked. Now that you brought up some of the Anakin Padme stuff, the
Go ahead.
arc with Clovis, the first one with Clovis.
Dude, that was so good.
Like, I actually like that, where Anakin is there, like, hey, this is her ex-boyfriend.
Yep, he's getting a little jealous.
He's getting jealous and all that, and he's a separatist and all that. Like, I like that shit. I'm like, oh
I
yeah,
do.
this is very romantic, very loving, and a lot of action. It's like everything that I like in one. You know, I like that shit. You know. And the
Yeah.
chemistry in that arc was pretty good as well. You know, it wasn't like forced, because I hate forced shit.
Yeah, no,
Raylo.
Yeah,
Raylo.
yeah. No, it's good. It's a really good a good show. I love the Clone Wars so much. Yeah, I love the Clone Wars so much. And there's a lot of good Padme and Anakin moments throughout the movies, but most of the good moments are through the Clone Wars, actually. But they barely get to see each other for like 10 years. Especially throughout that war. Well, what to talk about now, guys? I don't know. Sour, anything you want to talk about? I'm just hanging out.
Zoe Kravitz is a pedophile.
I know, I just saw on your freaking thing right now. Is that Zoe, what's her name's account?
No, this isn't her account, but it's something that she said in Snapchat, it looks like.
Wow, is that...
Even
Wait,
though
is it that, I actually know that one. That's weird.
No, it's on Snapchat. Even more awesome for Zoe was spending time with the Smith clan when the cameras weren't rolling.
Let's not read that story.
Okay. Well, I know what we can talk about. Can anyone guess where I'm going at?
Nope.
Okay, let's talk about cocaine.
Oh, come on, dude. I should know. I should know. I should know.
Let's talk about.
You and that ridiculous joke.
Hey,
You
look,
and that
Brody,
ridiculous joke.
I bring that up multiple times within a day just to try to try and get someone to just giggle, because it's unexpected when I will bring
It
it up,
is.
you know?
It is.
Like, well,
That's
I
funny.
try to at least, you know? And today I brought that up about, like, I think 4 times while, you know, doing some stuff. Like, I brought it up at lunch, I think, twice.
Yeah. People just joke about it. Yeah, no, it's funny. I was not expecting.
Because I'm anti-drugs. Any really type of drug, like smoking and all the bad drugs that can harm you, I'm against that fully.
Yeah.
Alright? But we all here like to joke around about stuff like that because it's what us men joke about for the most part.
It's what we
Okay?
joke about for sure. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's about
So,
stuff.
trying to think about what can we actually talk about, because I don't know. I mean, the Lego Star Wars game's gonna turn out cool.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know, I've
that's
talked
next
about all
week.
the anime.
That's next
Dude,
week.
I know.
That's next. I almost forgot that was next week. To be
Dude,
honest.
it's coming out next week. That's gonna be
I know,
awesome. I
it's gonna
can't wait
be-
to play.
It's gonna be fire.
I can't wait to play that game. I mean, you know me. You know what planet I'm going to go to.
I want to go on a lot of the planets. Not.
I just want to explore Coruscant endlessly.
Yeah. And then there's also expansion packs and all that, like the Clone Wars and Bad Batch.
Dude, that's
Mando,
gonna be so cool.
Rebels.
Dude, I heard that right off the bat they're gonna have like 3,000 playable characters. Of course, you have to unlock them all, but
Bro, I want Palpatine with the crane. I do. I want that. And guess what? When I play with Palpatine, he better be on that crane.
dude, I heard that one of the characters that they're that you could possibly play as is dang it, what's that animal called? The episode 8 animal that Luke milks.
Oh, the
I hear you can play that.
Oh, I will play as the sea cow. Forget Palpatine on a hook. I want the sea cow now.
Yep, I hear you could possibly play that character and just run around.
I was gonna say, if they had Boogaloo, I would play as Boogaloo. Or you know, if you guys don't know who Boogaloo is, or I think that's how you say his name. He was a huge lizard in Revenge of the Sith that Obi-Wan rode.
Oh, I remember that one. Oh my god, that guy was so cool.
Yeah, Boogaloo was great. I really feel bad for Boogaloo that he got shot by that ATTE and all of that. Like, I really feel bad for it because for him, because Boogaloo was the best character of Star Wars.
Yeah, the horse was the best. When you know that the horse is the best character of a movie, you know you got yourself.
Yeah, well, guess what? Nobody cares about the horses in episode 8.
Yeah.
Boogaloo is better than all of them. He's there just riding like he's a gangster. I'm telling you. Boogaloo is a gangster.
Dude, you know what would be funny? If I end up being able to play a Porg, I'm just gonna throw the Porg in the fire like 10 times.
I'm telling you, Boogaloo is the best Star Wars character of all time.
Really is.
Yeah, I'm going by that. Yo, like forget Vader, Boogaloo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boogaloo all day. Like, bro, Boogaloo.
Dude, I can't wait to explore. Tatooine should be interesting to explore as well when you really think about it.
Oh yeah, if we get a playable Sarlacc though.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen because it's a big, gigantic animal.
Imagine just walking though with a freaking like for real. Just imagine that.
What character that's not like, you know, our main characters or anything? What character do you want to play with in the show? For me, I don't know. I think probably like the Porg. Like I'm gonna be a Porg and I'm just gonna have like Darth Maul chop me in half like 1,000 times for fun.
Like honestly, I'm actually gonna. Can I share my screen real quickly?
No.
Yeah.
Dylan. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so this is my buddy Boogaloo at his finest.
Dude, I love that animal.
Look at this guy. All right, look at him. He has sunglasses on. You see, Boogaloo is like god tier for having sunglasses on.
Yep.
Like, he's the real Chad of the group. You see, like, for real. Boogaloo is like, I'm telling you, he's right up there with Bosk. He's right up there.
Dude, that reminds me. I wonder if you can take certain animals off of that planet and go to other planets. Because here's the thing. I would love to ride a Tauntaun through the streets of Coruscant.
Oh, bro, I would love that as well. I would love that. I would love that. I would love to just ride Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
I would love to ride Jabba the Hutt, for crying out loud. Jabba the Hutt. Or a Rancor. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, a Rancor. Yes. You know, that brings up a good point, though. If they're going to have a Clone Wars expansion pack, I wonder if we're going to be able to play Rhoda. Rhoda?
Oh, yeah, we will.
Smelly Fish? Whatever Jabba's son is named.
Yeah, Rhoda. Rhoda the Hutt, yeah.
Wasn't it like Buki Muffin or something? What do you call it?
Yeah, Buki Muffin.
I don't know.
No, it was Buki Muffin. It was Buki. You're right.
Oh, was it Pookie Muffin? Because I said Buki Muffin.
Buki. It was
Buki. Okay, yeah. Buki Muffin. Yes, I want to play Buki Muffin through Star Wars.
My God, you're so right, bro. Like, what? Now I am now here, and I'm sorry, guys, if I'm now not going to be talking a whole lot, but I am now here going to make a thing of the best Star Wars characters of all time
that you can play in this Lego game, please.
Oh, no. I'm just making a picture of the best Star Wars characters.
Yeah,
like, for real.
You should do so.
I am. And this is going to be the best thing that everyone has seen in their lifetime. Like, for real. We're going to get Boogaloo here. We're going to have... Oh, my God. I am super excited for this. Now.
Yeah, that's... Oh, boy. So... In terms of anime... Dude, there's so much anime content that I have to get a hold of, Sour. I have, like, so many things to watch. Well, guys, it's an hour and a half. We've been live for an hour and a half. I'm actually starting to get hungry, so it's about time for me to start making dinner. Not that I want to end the stream, but I don't really have anything else I wanted to talk about. So, unless you want to talk about how much we prefer anime versus American animation, Sour, I think I might just end the stream here.
Cocaine? Guys, I mean, like, cocaine?
Yep.
Cocaine?
Alright, guys. So, you guys can obviously find me on Sour Krause's channel. No, you can't, because Sour never goes live anymore. I'm just messing with you, Sour. You can find me on the Austinator, which I don't know where Austinator's at. But, shoutouts to him. Go check him out. Go check out Nendroid243. Go ahead and give your stuff if you want to Nendroid.
Okay. Guys, you may check me out. Where Nendroid243, as well as you can find me on my second channel, the Droid Cantina, with a bunch of Star Wars content. There, we just did a Phantom Menace review. I did a Morbius video today, as well as a Moon Knight video on the main channel. We did an Anakin Skywalker video as well on the Droid Cantina. And we're going to be doing some more videos on those channels. So, guys, if you're looking forward to some Star Wars content and Marvel and DC, check out the stuff because I do have quite a bit of a list to catch up on of things. So yeah, thank you, Dylan, for inviting me on as well.
Yeah, man, it's funny because I really did this stream today because I was lazy and I didn't get to finish the videos that I was supposed to have up for today. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do another live stream. But actually, no, I do know. So on and I forgot to text you about this, Nindroid. But on Saturdays, coming this Saturday, I actually want to do a live stream talking about Lex Luthor and why I liked him in the Batman movies. And I know you being a DC fan have a lot more Lex Luthor information than me. So I think it will be a fun, interesting stream for us to do.
Oh, you mean about BVS?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah, because while everybody, and I understand, like everybody, like a buddy of ours, Monster, for example, all hate Lex Luthor in this movie, and it's really funny because I'm not a DC guy. I could care less about Batman, though I like him a lot more than Superman. The best part of the DC EU so far for me was Lex Luthor, and no one liked him, so they quit. They quit making stuff after him. So I don't know. I'll go more into details in a separate video about it, but that'll be a fun live stream for Saturday, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that said, I have a question for a very important person here. What is your name, Ray?
Ray Skywalker. Solo.